Hi everyone! I'll just start out by introducing myself as people come in, and we'll start slowly, but I'm April. Nice to see you all. I'm in California. I'm just going to turn the music down a little. It's too loud. So I'm April. I'm taking over Meta Yoga Edmonton's Instagram for this hour. Hi guys. Oh, Nishi, you're back for more. Just trying to see all the people. This never gets old, seeing the comments and just connecting with people that I haven't seen for a while. So if you haven't met before, I'm April. Born and raised in Edmonton. I now live in Los Angeles. So yeah, the world's a little crazy right now, but we have yoga, thankfully, keeping us grounded and centered and breathing. So yay! Oh my gosh, Carolyn and Sam. Awesome, I'm glad you're joining in. Very cool. Hope some of my Edmonton peeps are online as well. Miss home in so many ways. So, if you missed it, I'm April. I'm taking over from Los Angeles today. So, we'll do a little flow here. Hopefully everything sounds good. Let me know if you're not hearing. I think Zawada is in the hot room right now, getting everything warmed up. So Zawada, if you want to say anything, let me know. But otherwise, we'll get started. Take a moment to just lay down onto your backs. Your head will be towards whatever the front of your mat is. Your feet towards whatever the back of the mat is. And then just take a moment to stretch out, let your body relax and settle. Maybe you just moved from the couch, perhaps watching some Netflix, or maybe you're working right now, but your body might be all hunched and tight, so just allow some space to the front of the chest. Allow the movement of your breath to just be natural. Just making the shift onto your back might lengthen the breath, and that's totally fine. Just let it happen naturally, authentically. And then take a deep belly breath in, fill all the way up to the top of your inhale. Open your mouth, big sigh, let it go. Let's do that again. Draw your breath in, make it expansive, fill to the top, hold, retain that breath in. And then big sigh, let it go. All right, start to invite movement into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Start to roll out your wrists and your ankles, but especially the wrists. You could even roll them one way and the other. If you crave a stretch, go for it. You can interlock your fingers, let out a big sigh or maybe a yawn if it's there. And then hug your knees in towards your chest, lengthen out your low back. And add some movement, rock side to side, get into any tight spots here. You could make big circles with your knees. And then make your way into a wide-kneed child's pose. So just shift so that your big toes touch, knees spread wide, hips heavy to your heels, and then rest your forehead down to the floor. And if child's pose isn't comfortable in your body, of course, modify it. Change the shape whenever you need, modify, rest whenever you need. And it's always important to listen to your energy levels. It's your practice, and hopefully just have fun with it. Take a deep inhale, stretch your arms forward, active child's pose. Press your hips to your heels as you breathe out. Rise up, come to tabletop, hands and knees. Set up so your wrists are pretty much underneath your shoulders, knees about hip width apart. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your sit bones, arch into cow. Exhale, curl into cat, puff up between your shoulders, hug your low belly in. Inhale, drop your belly, Let your breath tow you into that arch of the low back. Exhale, curl in and round, hollowing out completely. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, arch into cow. Exhale, curl into cat. Come to a neutral spine as you inhale. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up high into downward facing dog. And feel free to add some movement, pedal out your feet. Take a little walk out of the legs here. And you might even switch your heels or hips side to side. Shake your head, yes and no, back and forth. And then just take a moment to land here. Root down into the inner hands. A little less weight into the pinky edge. Broad through the back body. Scoop your low belly in and up and lift through the sit bones. Next, inhale, come forward, high plank pose. And just hold this first high plank here. And draw your low belly in and up, right away, waking up the core. Fire up your legs, press your inner thighs up. Take a deep inhale. Lower your knees, modified flow as you exhale. Slow, lower down to the floor. Untuck your toes, low cobra as you inhale. Lift your chest. Lower down as you exhale. Sorry if my head's cut off. Inhale, low cobra. Lift your chest. Exhale, lower, sort of like you're kissing the floor. One more time, inhale, lift. This time, float your arms back. Option to interlock if your shoulders feel open and ready. Lift your legs right up into Shalabhasana. Scoop your low belly in and up. Take a full inhale. Exhale, lower. Press back to child's pose. So hips to your heels. Breathe deep. Rise, come to tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up high, downward facing dog. And think extension through your arms as you inhale. Maybe even gently press the inner thighs back as you exhale. Come forward, high plank pose. Lower either through your knees or keep them lifted, but all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes, low cobra, lift your chest. Press back, downward facing dog as you exhale. Stay for a full breath cycle. Land in the pose. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Draw your knee into your nose. Lift your right heel as you exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Knee to nose one more time. Three-legged dog, sweep your right leg high. Bend your right knee, open up your hip. It will look like the left leg, but it is the right leg. And then guide your left heel a little closer to the floor as you lift that right knee higher. Level hips, straight right leg. Look forward, step through into a lunge. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Hold on to your left wrist with your right hand. Reach up and over to the right, hips to the left. Lengthen a little more as you inhale. Deep side body stretch as you exhale. Rise back to center. Fingertips down to the floor. Lengthen as you inhale, chest forward, deep lunge. Half split, Ardha Hanumanasana as you exhale. So you're lengthening that right hamstring. You might even flex your right toes to your shin. And a little half lift as you inhale. Soften and round as you exhale. Walk your hands forward, come back into your lunge. Tuck your left toes, lift your back knee, and reach your right arm high. Powerful back leg, open chest. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Modified pyramid pose. Start to straighten your front leg any amount. And you might flex your right toes to your shin. Little half lift, breathe in. Soften and round, forehead towards your knee as you breathe out. Bend your front leg, plant your palms, step back, high plank pose. Take an inhale, lean forward, chaturanga as you exhale. Upward facing or cobra, your choice. Down dog as you exhale. Sweep your left leg high. Knee to nose as you exhale, round. Left leg back, breathe in. Knee to nose, try to lift your left heel a little higher. Good, sweep it back, breathe in. Open up your dog, bend your left knee. Yeah, lift that left knee a little higher. Gently guide your right heel closer to the floor. Level hips straight, left leg. Look forward, step through, lunge. Lower your right knee, Anjaneyasana, reach up. Hold your right wrist. Exhale, reach to the left, hips to the right. Lengthen more as you inhale. Deep side body stretch as you exhale. Rise back to center. Fingertips down to the floor. Lengthen, lift your chest, breathe in. Half split as you exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Shift your weight to your right knee, lengthening that left hamstring. Then you might flex your left toes. Get into those hammies, Zawada. Little half lifts, breathe in. Soften and round as you breathe out. Walk your hands forward. Come back into your lunge. Tuck your right toes. Lift your back knee. Sweep your left arm high. So lunge and twist. Power up your back leg. Open chest. Take a full inhale. Lower your left hand down. Modified pyramid. Start to straighten that front leg. You might flex the left toes to the shin. Half lift. Breathe in. Fold, soften, round as you breathe out. Bend your front knee, plant your palms. Step back, high plank pose. Inhale, lean forward, chaturanga as you exhale. Feel free to modify. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Down dog to breathe. And look forward, take a stroll, a little walk to the top of the mat. Half lift, breathe in, lengthen. Fold round as you exhale. Rise, sweep your arms up, palms together and look up. Exhale, release your arms, Samastitihi. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Could be swan dive or hands through heart. Half lift, breathe in. Step back and lower right away, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift your chest, upward facing. Down dog, we'll meet there to breathe. And feel free to skip flows whenever you need to. Yeah, deep, steady breaths here. Really rooting to the inner hands. Lengthening the arms without locking the elbows if you hyperextend. Okay, high to your toes, bend your knees, step or float, top of the mat. Half lift, breathe in, lengthen. Fold and round as you exhale. Rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi. One more time, Sun A. Inhale, reach up. Fold forward as you exhale. Half lift, breathe in. You can jump back to Chaturanga or step back and lower, your choice. Upward facing, lift your chest. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Breathe deep here. And this time, shorten your dog by an inch or two. And bring your big toes together to touch. High to your toes, bend your knees, step, float, hop, top of the mat. Half lift, breathe in. Fold as you breathe out. Inhale, rise, reach up. This time, hold on to your left wrist. Exhale, reach to the right, hips to the left. Rise up, come back to center. Switch hands, exhale to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, rise, center. Separate your hands. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Weight back into your heels, toes a little lighter. Scoop your low belly in and up as you sit your hips lower. Optional, palms together, look to your thumbs. That one's for you, Brandy, if you're watching. Take a lengthening inhale. Fold forward, Uttanasana as you exhale. Half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift your chest, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Sweep your right leg high. Knee to nose as you exhale, round. Right leg back. Right knee to your right upper arm. I'll let you guys do it because I'm out of breath. Right leg high, breathe in. Across to the left elbow, little twist. You got it. Inhale, sweep it high. Look forward, step through, lunge. Rise, crescent lunge as you inhale. Open up, warrior two as you exhale. Reverse warrior, reach back behind you. Back to warrior two as you exhale, lunge. One more time, inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down to the floor and flow, or you could skip it and go dog pose. Inhale, up dog if you're flowing. Downward facing dog, sweep your left leg high. Knee to your nose, round as you exhale. Left leg back, breathe in. Left knee, left upper arm. Sweep it back, breathe in. Across to the right elbow, little twist. Left leg high, full inhale. Look forward, step through, crescent lunge as you breathe in. Take your time. Open up, warrior two. And reverse your warrior, reach back behind you. Warrior two, lunge low. Inhale, reverse warrior. Hands down to the floor and flow, or skip it, dog pose is where we'll meet. Breathe deep. A steady, long breath through the nose, slowing the heartbeat down. Okay, high to your toes, bend your knees, travel top of the mat. Half lift, breathe in. Fold, round as you breathe out. Bend your knees, hips low. Inhale, arms high, Utkatasana. Reach your arms back and interlock your fingers. Lengthen, reach your chest forward. Dive and fold over your thighs. Extend through your knuckles, really stretch the shoulders. Little lift of the sit bones. Get into the hamstrings. Bend your knees, hips low. Inhale, Utkatasana. Hands to heart, twist to the right. And hips low, open chest. And sit your hips even lower, weight back into the heels. Now look down to your big toes. Trust your balance is there. Start to lift your left heel. Bring your left heel towards your sit bone and then extend your left leg back. Eventually find your lunge. Tap those left toes down and find your twist, but keep your hips as level as possible. That's the trick. Powerful back leg, open chest. Okay, inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Take your time, open up, warrior two. Hopefully you guys made it. Reverse your warrior, reach back. Keep reaching back, straight front leg. Rise up, arms parallel to the floor. You might shorten your stance, reach forward, and then right hand down, left arm high, triangle pose. I'm gonna grab my trusty tarot cards. Wonderful gift from Keaton. Open chest. Works lovely for a block, but you can use a block if you have one. Okay, left hand, left hip. Bend your front knee, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Lift your left leg high. You could use a water bottle, a block, maybe even a cushion. Optional to extend your left arm high, but open up your chest. Take a full lengthening inhale. Lower your left hand, level your hips as you exhale. Reach your chest forward, long spine. Left knee tucks in behind the right knee, both knees bend and round. Inhale, lengthen chest forward. One more time here, round. Inhale, lengthen. Standing split. So keep the left leg strong, lifted higher. You might walk one hand back to your ankle. You could start with the right, maybe the left goes. But keeping that left leg strong. Lift it even higher. Walk your fingertips forward, long spine. Step back into your lunge. Inhale, deep lunge, chest forward. Modified pyramid pose, straighten your front leg any amount. Half lift, breathe in. Soften and round as you breathe out. Bend your front knee, plant your palms, and then hover your right toes in a plank. Lengthen as you inhale, chaturanga as you exhale. Up dog or cobra. Down dog as you exhale to breathe. High to your toes, bend your knees, step, float, hop, top of the mat. Half lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Bend your knees, hips low. Inhale, arms high. Utkatasana, reach your arms back. Interlock with an opposite grip. Inhale, lengthen. Fold over your thighs as you exhale. Stretch those shoulders. Probably all need a little more of this one. Breathe. And bend your knees, hips low. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Hands to heart, twist to the left. Now that right elbow hooks to the outer thigh, open chest, hips low. Glance down to your big toes. Keeping the twist, lift your right heel. Bring your heel towards your sit bone. Eventually extend the right leg back. Tap your toes down when you're ready. Find steadiness with the legs, your breath, and then the twist. Yeah, lunge a little lower, powerful legs. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Take your time. Open up, warrior two. Dance it back, reverse your warrior. Straight front leg, keep reaching back. Rise up, arms parallel to the floor, reach forward. Triangle pose, left hand down, right arm high. A lot of the time we collapse and lean forward here, but actually lift and lengthen the left side body. Spark up through your right fingertips. Your feet are your foundation. Root them down. Strong, active legs. Right hand, right hip. Soften your left knee. Look forward and then Ardha Chandrasana. I'm gonna grab my trusty tarot cards. And float the right arm high if you like, but engage your right leg. Press through the right heel. Open chest. Monitor your breath. See if you can deepen it. Yeah, steady inhales. Open your chest more as you exhale. Take one more breath in. Lower your right hand, level hips, breathe out. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Right knee behind the left knee, a little bhakti squat. Inhale, lengthen, right leg back. One more time, curl in, round as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Standing split, start to fold over your left leg. You could walk one hand back. Some of you might like to even press your left thumb into the front of the left hip to guide the left hip back. Lift your right leg as high as it can go. Now fingertips down, lengthen as you inhale. Step back, lunge. Deepen your lunge, full breath in. Straight front leg as you breathe out. Half lift, long spine. Soften and round, forehead to your knee as you exhale. Bend your front leg, plant your palms, float your left toes in plank. Breathe in, chaturanga as you breathe out. Up dog or cobra. Down dog to breathe here. It is warm in LA today and I am sweating. All right, hopefully you guys are getting a good sweat on in Edmonton and Calgary. All right, walk your hands to the middle part of the mat, or you can spring to the front, that works too. Half lift, breathe in. Fold and round, separate your feet hip width or wider. You choose either Padangusthasana, grab for your big toes, or Padahastasana, flip your palms up and walk your palms underneath your feet. And bend your knees, let your torso drape over your thighs. Lengthen as you inhale, fold as you exhale. knees in. And bring both knees in towards you. Give yourself a big hug, but then hold underneath your knees. Tuck your chin to your chest. Start to rock forward and back. Get some momentum. One more rock. Cross your ankles, plant your palms. Jump to chaturanga. Step back and flow or skip it. Down dog is always there. Walk your hands and your feet together about middle part of the mat. Maybe a little ahead of middle. Big toes touch. Now high to your toes. We'll move into crow pose here. Bend your knees. Plant your palms. Lean your knees into your arms. Look forward, lift one foot or lift both feet. See if you can close the gap between your heels. Lift even higher. When you're ready, float it back, step it back. Down dog is always there. That's my favorite transition. Down dog. Breathe. Okay, sweep your right leg high. Knee to nose, step through to crescent. Rise up as you inhale. And sweep your arms back. Hold here as you exhale. And crown of the head extends forward. Shift your weight into your right foot, toppling tree. Lift your left leg. Breathe, turn your left outer hip down. Next inhale, rise. Left knee through to 90. Float your arms up. Eagle pose. Left leg over, left arm under. Breathe deep. Hips low. Light through your right toes. Open chest. Keep your arms bound. Inhale, lift your left knee. Toppling eagle. Left leg back. Shoot your chest past your fingertips. Soften your right knee. Step back. Warrior one legs. Either keep your bind and back bend, or you could release your arms for warrior one. Lunge into your front knee. Open chest. Breathe deep. Inhale, reach your arms up. Deep breath in. Cactus your arms, lunge low as you breathe out. Inhale, straight front leg, reach up. Open warrior two. Find your lunge, breathe deeply. Reverse your warrior, reach back. Side angle as you exhale. So you might go forearm to thigh and then sweep your left fingertips to the front of the mat. Or you might go a little lower with the right arm. You could also reach straight up. If you have a bind, half bind, or full bind, that works as well. Good, but keep the depth of your lunge. Open chest. We've got one more breath. Dive into it, lunge low. Okay, rise back up, warrior two. Dive into your lunge as you exhale. Hands to your hips, straight front leg. Pivot all 10 toes towards the left. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Fold forward as you exhale. Hands down to the floor, or maybe you grab for your feet, ankles, whatever you like here. A couple of breaths. Press into the pinky toe side of your feet. Lift your sit bones. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. Walk your hands front edge of the mat. Lower your left knee down. Heel toe your right foot a little wide. Right palm to your right thigh. Start to twist. Look over your right shoulder. You can stay here or bend your left knee. Reach back. Hold on to your left foot or ankle. Alright, if you're holding your foot, slow release. Heel toe your right foot back to center. Plant your palms, framing your front foot. Tuck your left toe. Step back, high plank, but big toes touch. Right palm to the middle part of your mat, Vashisthasana, side plank. And you can always lower that bottom knee or your right elbow if you need. Any variations that you'd like here. Take a really expansive breath in. Flush out a flow as you exhale, or press right back to dog pose. Down dog is where we'll meet. Okay, sweep your left leg high as you inhale. Knee to your nose, light step through, crescent lunge. Breathe in, float your arms up. Reach your arms back. Banarasana, crown of the head forward. Weight into your left foot, strong core, right into toppling tree. Breathe. Breathing's always key. Okay, inhale, rise, right knee through to 90 degrees, arms up. Eagle pose, right arm under, right leg up and over. Bend your bottom knee, sit your hips low. Lift your elbows, lengthen your spine. Last breath, come to your edge. And keep your arms, inhale, lift your right knee. Toppling eagle. Reach your right heel back, chest forward. Soften your left knee, big step back, warrior one. You can keep the arms bound and back bend, or you can release, whatever you prefer. Hug your low belly and lift your chest. Inhale, reach your arms up, deep breath in. Cactus your arms, lunge low, open chest, breathe out. Inhale, reach up, straight front leg, open warrior two. Dance it back, reverse. Side angle. So either forearm to thigh or go a little lower. Right fingertips sweep to the top edge of the mat. You can also reach straight up. Lunge low into your front knee. Maybe bind. You choose where you want to go here. Make sure to monitor your breath. Steady, long breaths. Lunge a little lower. Find the strength into your legs. Maybe get a little shake going on. Anga Vijayatma in Sanskrit. Breathe to find steadiness. Okay, inhale, rise back up. Warrior two, deepest lunge. Hands interlock, straight front leg. Pivot all 10 toes to the right. Inhale, lift your chest. Fold forward as you exhale. And reach through your knuckles. Lift through your sitting bones. Okay, release your arms to the floor. Lengthen your spine. Walk your hands to the front edge of your mat, low lunge. Heel toe your left foot wide, left palm to your inner thigh and twist. Stay or bend your right knee, reach back, grab for your foot. Any variations here, go for it. Get into the hip flexors, the quadricep. Okay, release your right foot. Heel toe your left foot back to center. Step back, high plank with your big toes touching together. Left hand to the middle part of your mat. Turn to face the right, side plank. Yeah, any variations, go for it. One more breath in. Flush out your flow or step back, down dog. Upward facing if you're flowing. Down dog to breathe. And walk your hands and feet to the middle part of the mat. Half lift, breathe in. Fold round as you breathe out. Rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your hands to your hips. Weight into your left foot and lift your right knee up to 90 degrees. Reach out, either hold your knee or grab for your big toe and start to kick forward. When you're ready, open your leg to the side. You might extend your left arm out. Gaze follows. And left hand, left hip. Bring your right leg back to center. Right hand, right hip, and extend your right heel forward. Straighten that right leg. Inhale, both arms high. Toppling tree or warrior three, arms forward. Take a lengthening inhale. Standing split, hands down. Lift your right leg as you exhale. Even higher, breathe in. Step your feet hip width as you breathe out. Half lift, lengthen your spine. Step your left foot back into pyramid pose. Now if you have a fairly long stance, in Parsvottanasana you might need to bring the right foot forward. I love blocks here. You could also take your right thumb, place it to the front of the right hip, draw the right hip back. You lengthen your spine, maybe your left hand stays on a block or to the floor. Start to twist into revolved triangle. So you're twisting to the right leg. Extend the right arm high if it's there. And lower your right hand down. Walk your hands forward. Float your left leg straight back behind you. Short revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Grab your block or a water bottle if you have it. Twist to the right. One deep breath in. Lower your left hand, lower your left foot. And you could bow forward, let your head hang. Do a little shimmy and shake. Half lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Rise, reach your arms up. Hands to heart. And bring your hands to your hips. Weight into your right foot, lift your left knee this time. Reach out, hold your knee, or grab your left big toe, start to kick forward. Open your leg to the side. You might extend your right arm. Breathe. Breathing is key. Right hand, right hip, left leg to center. Left hand, left hip, straight left leg as straight as it can go. Float both arms high. Toppling tree or warrior three. Take a full breath in. Hands down, standing split, lift your left leg high. Even higher as you inhale. Feet hip width apart as you exhale. Half lift, breathe in. Right foot back this time, pyramid pose. So you might need to bring the left foot forward if you have a long stance. I love to use a block here to lift the torso. If you like, take that left thumb, bring it to the front of the left hip to guide the left hip back. Notice if you collapse into the front knee. You want strong legs, but not locked, not hyperextended. If you have a block, maybe tarot cards handy, lengthen your spine and start to twist towards the front leg, so the left. Maybe float the left arm high, breathe deep. All right, lower your left hand down, walk your hands forward, float your right leg straight back behind you. Revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Start to twist. Keep pressing through your right heel, open chest. One deep breath in. Lower your left hand, lower your right foot. Half lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Rise, reach your arms up overhead. Release your left arm. Nadarajasana, dancer's pose. Bend your left knee, reach for your foot. You might need to take a breath or two or go for it. Kick back. I know how this Edmonton crew is. They're a strong group, so go for it. I'm gonna chill a little bit. But you guys go ahead and kick, lift your chest. Kick a little stronger, last breath. Rise up right into tree pose. Left solar foot to the inner thigh or low calf. You could go hands to heart. Any variation that you'd like here, you choose. Okay, hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Left knee forward, release. Reach your arms up. Release your right arm this time. Bend your right knee, dancer's pose, second side. Stay or kick back. You choose. Steady, deep breaths. Come to your edge, full expression. Rise when you're ready, tree pose. Place your foot. Might need a little help from your hands. And you choose where you want to take it. Notice your breath, dial into it. That intimate connection to the breath. Hands to heart. Right knee forward. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Stand strong, get tall and lifted. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Fold as you exhale. High plank, top of a push-up. Hold here, take a deep breath in. Slow, controlled lower all the way down onto your bellies. Untuck your toes. Low cobra, lift your chest, flow your arms back. Optional to interlock your hands behind you. Lift your legs as well. Shalabhasana. Open chest. Lift your legs a little higher. If it's there today, bend your knees. Move right into bow pose, Dhanurasana. Hold your feet or your ankles. Open chest. Kick, kick, kick. Come to your edge. And then slow release down. Press slowly to tabletop. All the way to child's pose. Or you could stay tabletop and cat-cow, whatever helps to lengthen your spine. Tabletop, if you're not there, slide your knees right behind the backs of the wrists, reclined hero pose. You can start to walk your hands back. It's an option to bring your knees together, sitting between the heels as well, if you prefer that one. Lower any amount, could be to your elbows, could be to your palms today, that works too. Some of you are probably all the way down onto your shoulders. Engage your core, use your arms, rise up, avoid twisting or turning. Down dog to stretch out your legs. Walk your hands out a little bit wider. Big toes together. High to your toes, bend your knees, jump through, come to lay down onto your backs. We'll move into some back bends from here. Bend your knees, soles of feet down. Graze your heels. 2 back bends today. You choose bridge or wheel. Rise up when you're ready. Strong, active legs. Imagine holding a block to the inner thighs. Open chest and breathe. Okay, release, lower down, feet wide, knees knock in, relax your arms and breathe. Let your sacrum melt towards the floor. Second back bend if you choose, set up your feet, set up your arms if you're going into wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Rise up, come to the crown of the head and then press all the way up. You can play around with lifting your heels in wheel if it hurts your low back. Try to straighten your arms. Lift a little bit higher. Slow lower wheel, tuck your chin. Bridge lower. And we'll move right into a twist. Knees to the left, hips to the right. Bring your knees back to center. And then knees over to the right, hips to the left, any form of twist you like. Knees back to center. Give your knees a little squeeze in towards the chest. Hold underneath the backs of the knees, tuck your chin, start to rock it out, get some momentum. Last flow if you choose. One more rock, cross your ankles, jump back, chaturanga. I'm totally out of the shot, but hopefully you guys float. Down dog. Sweep your right leg high. Pigeon or deer pose, right knee to the back of the right wrist. You can stay upright or start to soften forward. I'm seeing all the little heart bursts. I love it. I missed you guys. Hopefully you're all doing well. Sending out love to you in this hip opener. All right, rise back up. And then just roll over onto your right hip. So you're turning to face the left side of the mat. Slide your right solar foot to your inner thigh. And then bring your left elbow down to the floor. Reach your right arm straight up or towards your left big toe. Lengthen as you inhale. Twist more as you exhale. Rise back up. Let's do a little joy pose. Right palm back behind you. Press into your right shin. Lift your hips, open chest. Reach through the left hand. Look down to the top edge of your mat. Plant your left palm. Step back, down dog. Sweep your left leg high. Left knee to the back of the left wrist. Pigeon, deer, a hip opener that you love. You might keep it active, more engaged, or you could soften. Rise back up. Roll over onto your left hip this time. And then turn to face the right side of the mat. I'll turn towards you guys. Right elbow down, left arm high, or reach towards your right big toe. And then rise up. Joy pose, left palm back behind you, press into your left shin, lift your hips, open chest. And then last down dog, plant your palms, tuck your right toes, step back onto your mat. Lower your knees, turn around, come to lay down onto your backs. We'll end with a little reclined butterfly, soles of feet together, knees wide. Left hand could be placed to your heart, right hand to your belly. If reclined butterfly doesn't feel good, take a posture that does. Might even be right into Shavasana. Take your palms to your outer knees if you're in butterfly. Fold your knees together. And then extend your legs long. Final Shavasana. Get comfortable. If you feel like you might get chilly and you have a blanket close by, even some peeps in California for joining in as well. I miss everyone in Alberta. Hope you're all safe. Missing so many faces and big giant hearts right now. I feel filled with love from you guys, and I hope that I supported you in breath and movement. Om Shanti, peace. Namaste.